My dearest Libra, 2026 is taking you on a ride because the Spirit is telling you this year you're meant to expect the unexpected. But most importantly, this whole journey is going to be about overcoming your resistance so that you can finally see the opening of a new path that you can ascend, so that you can truly heal all those patterns that were blocking you from finding love and balance in your life. What's really interesting about this new year is that with this new door opening for you, you are being called to take action towards making those changes that are working. There is a lot of blocked energy in your reading, but I would encourage you to watch on to see what practical steps you can take to get the Wheel of Fortune finally move into your favor and really shift into creating the life and relationship of your dreams. Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to Love Alchemy Tarot. I am Valentina and I'm here to do a love reading for 2026 for you, but not your regular love reading. There's going to be lots and lots of different channels that tell you who's coming towards you, what kind of love you can expect. But my type of love reading is one focused on what you can do practically to manifest the kind of relationship, the kind of connection that you want. And by doing that, or in order to do that, what you need to do is to understand what patterns are blocking your connections, what wounds need healing, and what kind of attention and focus you need to have for 2026 so that you can truly create the life and relationship of your dreams. On this channel, we do love readings, but also from the perspective of manifestation, of law of assumption. So what can you practically do to create the relationship of your dreams? And without wasting any more time, I'm going to start with taking 3 cards from this beautiful oracle deck, the Queen of the Moon oracle deck, to understand your overall energy. What are the themes for you in 2026? What sort of shifts you can expect? And what areas of your life require attention? So Spirit, tell me for my beautiful Libra friends, for this gorgeous collective that I love so much, what are the themes? What is the energy surrounding them in 2026 in love? What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on for my Libra friends? All right. Oh, fabulous. I love these cards that you have here. The first one is the path. Fabulous. So in 2026, the universe is opening a new path for you, a new dimension, a new potential window here is opening, and you have the opportunity to ascend, to create this more conscious, more aware, more awakened version of your life. And even though you may experience some resistance, you may be still holding on to aspects of the past that might actually create these challenges and obstacles. You see these mountains here in the background represent challenges and obstacles and barriers. We will see with the tarot whether this resistance has anything to do with existing patterns, with subconscious beliefs that are possibly stopping you from creating this ideal relationship life. And then the universe is giving you an even better news, which is the fact that a lot of unexpected events and situations might come. So expect the unexpected, because the universe is showing you a path to enlightenment, to ascension. And possibly this reading is about figuring out how you can overcome any resistance you might have towards this growth. Now that we've got this overall theme and energy for you in 2026, let's find out with the tarot, what are my Libra friends needing to focus on? Oh, there's way too many cards here, so I'm not going to take all of them. What is to be changed, what needs to be shifted, what sort of aspects of my Libra friends' lives and relationships need to change in 2026. Please, Spirit, give me this information. So we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Great. Ending conflicts. Wow, Spirit really wants to talk in this reading. So again, I'm not going to take these. Actually, I am going to take them because there are only 3 of them. So fine. Spirit is talkative. I'm not going to block this. I'm not going to resist the idea that yes, we have something. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Wands. Fabulous. All right. So what is the message here in terms of what you, my darling Libras, need to focus on? So first of all, the great message is that 2026 is going to be a year in which you're ending conflicts. Maybe you found that in the past you've not been successful in love because you were approaching conflict with a rather confrontational attitude. I don't know. Libras tend to be quite calm and collected and maybe conflict avoidant. So maybe this is your tendency to avoid that conflict, or there is a need for you to really ascend, to move away and up from picking fights with the people in your life. And even better news, there is a potential new beginning in love. So you may be surrounded by an energy of someone who is offering you a small gift of love. Maybe it is an apology after a conflict. I don't know. It is possible that we're talking about a connection with someone who is trying to make a small offer to you. But whatever it is, I think you really need to understand that this whole year is about self-love. So the Lovers in reverse doesn't mean that you are not going to meet a soulmate. But to me, the reversal on this card is actually a focus on putting all the love and all the choices onto yourself. So instead of looking at, who can I give my love to? Who can I reciprocate? Who can I maybe chase or force a relationship with? Spirit is telling you that your focus should be on yourself. And with the 3 of Cups in reverse as well, this message is reinforced. So it's not so much giving your energy to others. So the 3 of Cups, it's all about friendship, collaboration, and maybe even a reconnection with someone from the past. Even if you thought this someone might be a soulmate, might be a divine partner, Spirit is telling you here that you are actually a lot more attractive than you think. The Queen of Wands is this energy of someone sexy, amazing, who knows her worth and is going to focus on herself, putting herself out there. You don't have to be a woman. So when I say herself, I refer to the Queen character, the Queen archetype. So the story here is that you, Libra, might be looking into love connections that could be a story from the past. So usually when we're trying to get back to exes or we're trying to reconnect with relationships from the past, is because there are some lessons that have not been learned and we need another opportunity, or we're trying to take another opportunity to maybe fix some of the things that didn't work. So the bottom line here is that you are going to have love, potential for love in your life. However, the focus should be loving yourself and really believing that you are worth any relationship that you desire. So it's not about fighting, not having to fight for love, not having to constantly force things. So tell me, Spirit, for my beautiful Libras, what is blocking them? What kind of patterns, what subconscious wounds, what traumas might be stopping them? So what are the current blocks for my Libras in their love life that they need to pay attention to in 2026? So what are blocks and barriers for Libras in 2026? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to heal? What do they need to, all right, here we go. I see 2 cards in reverse, 3 cards in reverse, 4 cards in reverse. Wow. So yes, there are a lot of blocks. There are a lot of barriers at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So this hidden energy, what you don't see coming, is that maybe you have felt a lack of inspiration. Maybe you felt a lack of movement in the area of passion, of creativity or inspiration. And as a result, you have not been able to take advantage of any new beginnings that might have offered you stability. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that this path that I see here as your energy 2026, has been a little bit obscured for you in 2025. So it's one of the stops and the barriers that you've had to deal with has been that you have not been able to see clearly what you were working towards. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, the message here is that you've not felt inspired, you've not been able to identify the correct way forward. And here you also have the King of Wands. So you have a Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. So you have this divine match. However, here is, I don't know whether we're talking about a connection that you thought was destined. Maybe you thought this person that I feel you are still thinking about was your divine match. But with this energy in reverse of the King of Wands in reverse, the blockage would have been that maybe you haven't felt that this energy, this relationship, this connection was able to truly inspire you, and you had not really mastered all the abilities of the King of Wands, his determination, his passion and creativity. But what we know for sure is that it has been a difficult journey. With the Nine of Wands, it has been challenging. You are barely holding on because there have been a lot of pain and a lot of suffering, but now you are actually open, maybe more open to healing, to releasing this old stuff and really moving forward towards something powerful and that will maybe come at an unexpected moment to open up a new path for you. So what are my Libra friends intended to work on? What areas should they work on? What needs the most healing? What part of their life needs the most healing, the most attention, the most focus in 2026? Okay, we have the King of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Interesting. So what do they need to heal? Wow, so many reversal in your reading, Libra. I think you are definitely going through a difficult time, or there is a lot of resistance. Well, resistance was this card here in the overall energy, so I am really not surprised that so many cards with the tarot came in reverse. So let's see. The King of Swords in reverse speaks of a lack of clarity, of a lack of vision. So what I was saying earlier with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, as in your path forward towards stability and prosperity and abundance being blocked, the King of Swords confirms this, that you really need to focus on creating a powerful vision for yourself, because without this vision, without knowing and without having faith and belief that the universe is taking care of you with the Fool. So the Fool is this energy of blind faith, of taking this leap of faith, embarking on this journey even though you don't have yet clarity on this path. But essentially, it has been difficult for you to start this new beginning, to embark on this new journey, on this new path, because you've been lacking clarity and you've been lacking faith, trust. And this is now hopefully changing, or this is something that you need to focus on. And if you do focus on it, you're going to need to action it. Although with the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. It's a slow, steady energy moving forward. But I think you've waited long enough. I think you've been taking things slowly for a long time. And what Spirit is saying is that you really have to move into action. You really need to get going at some point. And here we also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this card of generosity and balance and equal give and take. So I feel that these are some patterns that definitely would be blocking you, your resistance to take this leap of faith, to throw yourself onto a new path because you firmly believed that you were lacking vision and you didn't know where you were going. Well, the fool doesn't know where he's going and he's still going. He's going to jump off that cliff. So I think that really with Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this need for movement and shifting the energy forward, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I think this message is really about putting energy into yourself, focusing on yourself. Stop trying so hard to give equally to everyone else. Of course, Libra, you are the ultimate sign of balance. Your whole ethos, your whole foundation for life is to create balance. But I think the Spirit is telling you here now you have to shift things towards yourself. You have to find your own path, because the universe is going to put you in unexpected situations to help you create essentially consciously this new path for yourself. Yes, a lot of unexpected things will happen. Maybe people are going to come into your life who are literally dragging you into this future. But you really also have to believe that you are attractive, that you are worth it with the Lovers, and that you have all the power to make things happen. So Spirit, tell me, what is the current potential outcome for my beautiful Libras if they do release this resistance, if they do create a powerful vision, and if they work on these limiting beliefs that stop them from taking a leap of faith towards their new life? So what can they expect? Oh, like, I don't know why everything is in reverse, because I have not reversed this deck, but just because I really want to make things better for you. Look, I am actually turning this deck around. I'm shifting this energy for you, because the cards that came here with in terms of the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, this resistance is blocking you currently. If you don't shift out of this energy of stopping yourself, of lack of trust, of lack of vision, you are going to struggle to achieve this Ten of Pentacles, this ultimate stability and ultimate feeling of certainty in your life. But if this is happening, it's because the universe has been stopping you. So it is a divinely guided pause for you. But let's see if my Libra friends are doing the work, if they take the time to move into action and to create the vision for their life. Spirit, tell me, what is the outcome? If they break down this resistance, tell me what is the outcome they can expect. One more card, please. I want one more card. I haven't seen the other two. I think I have more than three, but let's see. One card is, see, card of vision in reverse. Wow. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups and King of Cups. Well, actually, this is looking good. So yes, you have some blockages here, but look, another two cards of balance. So Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles, both of them in reverse. So it is time for you to stop waiting. It is time for you to just contemplate the future, the horizon, and actually take the leap. And it is also time for you to stop juggling, to stop trying to make things work for others. When you're standing on one leg and trying to fit yourself into everyone's desired situation, it's not going to work for you. And what you really need to do is to jump into this energy of cups, of love. So the Knight of Cups is this energy of giving to yourself, giving to others, until you can find the emotional fulfillment and the emotional balance that is going to get you into a position to truly find this new path, this new happy ending that you're really desiring. Right now, yes, the universe has put a little stop on this to give you an opportunity to heal this part of yourself. So don't be shy. Explore what kind of reset you need to work on, what shadows are blocking you, what beliefs and old stories are currently putting the brakes on and holding you really at the bottom of the staircase, so that you can truly ascend. Because look, the universe, spirit is opening up this portal for you, and with some energy you can turn around this reversal, this resistance, and the wheel will start turning in your favor again. So my beautiful Libras, if you need any help, read the description below, because I've created the reset method, a healing method that allows you to shift out of this stuck energy in 5 sessions or less. And you can find out all the information in the description. You can email to me if you have any questions. And I hope that you like this video, you give me your comments, and hopefully you subscribe, so that you can keep in touch with all the future readings that I am planning to do in 2026. In the meantime, thank you and Happy New Year.